I am very, very fortunate to be here today with a representative from each of our bigs. These groups, they are meant to not only contribute to strategic innovation for us at Jack Henry, but to overall partner with the business.
I mean, there's some amazing people here from across the bigs who I met, and really it's about the people, belonging, and the community. We'd talk to each other, we'd have breakout rooms, and we're in there with senior managers, VPs, presidents, the leaders. They really care about you, and they give you opportunity to talk about the important issues. So I don't know if it was a cultural thing for myself, because growing up Filipino American, it's like we're taught to be respectful, especially with teachers, your elder folks like that. But then I realized that we're all in the same playing field. There was no judgment in there, and I felt very empowered. So now that I've been selected as the vice president of Mosaic, I want to explore that with those who maybe be experiencing maybe a cultural barrier or a language barrier, because under that there might be something that we're missing.
Being part of the bigs has been a big, pun intended, way of being able to kind of keep my mental health in check and get what I needed. Thinking back to Women at Jack Henry, I think about conversations that we had about, avoiding, using passive language or excessive apologizing. And, some of those conversations were really important and changed how I interacted with, speaking to people and in my writing. And so it wasn't just about having new perspectives from people, but I also have a community of people that I can go to. You get to connect with people, regardless of what their location, their job title. And so it's something that, doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel fake. And it's something that I personally look forward to.
I came to Jack Henry actually from a company where in 2.5 years, I was not out. The only coworkers who knew that I was gay were sworn to secrecy. And it had me monitoring my words and actions very carefully, changing details of stories to leave out people who were there. Just generally not a great experience. Not that sense of belonging. So when I joined Jack Henry, Prism hadn't been formed yet, so it was a little bit of a leap of faith, but I swore to myself I was never gonna spend another day of my professional life in the closet. Not that I wanted to do anything radical or come in with any kind of agenda. I just simply wanted to be as open with my personal life as my straight coworkers could be about theirs. And then it wasn't long after that that Prism was launched, and I got involved and then became a leader fairly quickly. So not only was I then open about who I was, but I was at the forefront of this group pushing for change within Jack Henry.
What really got me excited, though, I've been here 7 years, but when I started here, what a lot of you probably don't even know, some of you may, I'm deaf. I actually have a severe hearing loss. I'm an outspoken deaf person. I'm comfortable with being deaf. I share my story all the time, but a lot of our associates are not. And they wouldn't even know where to begin to get the resources they need to do their job. And so when the announcement came out to start a new big group with people with disability, and I'm like, I'm there. I want to help those who are not comfortable asking for help. Because when you ask for help, you're like, well, that means I can't do my job. Will I get fired because my manager think I can't do that job? They will give me less things to do because they don't think I can do it. I wanted it to be a safe place for us to help each other out and help Jack Henry as a whole.
The ability for us to work across with people from all different business units, from people of all different backgrounds, cultures, titles. Titles don't matter in the big because we're all working together to a common goal, and that's a really big thing. And it's a really big thing to try to work to guide because there's a lot of different personalities, there's a lot of different directions, and there's a lot of different things that matter to various people. And coordinating all of that is really helped grow in terms of being able to lead and work towards common solutions. Being able to work to make a difference that benefits the greater good.
That the format of the bigs helps to amplify the efforts and contributions and ideas of individual associates in ways that can impact the whole organization. In each of our membership meetings, we focus on some small thing that all of us can do in how we work to be a little bit more sustainable. And one of our first Greener at Work focus areas was something I suggested when you were in a public restroom. Instead of grabbing 3 or 4 paper towels, which is probably your instinct, you go ahead and shake your hands off over the sink. Shake them 12 times, get the water off, take 1 paper towel, fold it in half, and you can dry your hands with 1 paper towel. And our goal is to reduce paper towel usage by 30%. So it's a small thing you can do, but if we can achieve that goal, we can save literally thousands of dollars, which is big, but we can also have a huge impact on reducing waste. Reach out and get involved with the BIG because it can add extra meaning to the work that you do, and you'll not regret getting involved.